Attention all you Brooklyn kickball players. Before we go to the highlights and scores, we have a big news to tell you today, and I gotta tell you that this is the biggest thing that ever happened in Brooklyn kickball, or not, depends how you put it on this. Before we go to the highlights and scores, we want everyone to know that in 2 weeks, on Sunday, will be the last regular season of Brooklyn kickball. Mark that on your calendar. September 6th will be the last Brooklyn kickball season, and that is a Labor Day weekend. Now let's go to the highlights of the scores. In the main field, Game 1 started at 3 p.m. today. Is the Nervous Perverts take on the Pickle Dicks. Unfortunately, the Pickle Dicks were not able to play, so they have forfeit to the Nervous Perverts with a win today by a forfeit. In the Rat Monster, wow. The Sugar Tits, wow, I'll tell you something. If this Sugar Tits ain't doing anything this year, now you know. With the final score of that game, Sugar Tits 5, Bill 1. Wow, not bad, Sugar Tits. On to the, wow, whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Picture this. The Hot Mess. They came on strong in the outhouse today because they have a mercy win of 11-1 over too many kicks today. That is big. That is big for Hot Mess. Way to go, Hot Mess. And repeat that final score of that game. Hot Mess 11. Too many kicks 1. Way to go. Way to go. On to the main field. And we have another game to discuss to you. Because the Bill team has beaten who's on first after losing to the Sugar Tits 5-1. They have beaten who's on first by the final score of 5-1 today. Not bad, Bill. On to the Rat Monster. Wow. We got a very good game to discuss for you. Because the Perfect Strangers has beaten the Sugar Tits after the Sugar Tits had beaten the Bill 5-1. This time, not so. Sugar Tits had lost to Perfect Strangers by the final score of 8-3. And I must point out that the Sugar Tits are 1 win and 1 loss today. Congratulations to the Sugar Tits. On to the outhouse, and we have a very close game to discuss because the Too Many Kicks has lost their second game by the final score of 6-5 over the Nervous Perverts today. And I must point out that the Nervous Perverts are 1 win and a win today because of a forfeit. So congratulations to Nervous Perverts today. And I also must point out that the Too Many Kicks has lost both games this afternoon. Keep trying Too Many Kicks. On to the main field. Game number 3. Wow. And this wasn't even close to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, because the deflated balls has lost to the Bill team by the final score of 2-0. And I must point out that the Bill team has lost one game today and won 2 games after. Congratulations to the Bill team. On to the Red Monster. We got a very close game to discuss for you because the People's Court is continuing their winning streaks, beating the Big Heads by a close game of 2-1. Not bad. People's Court. On to the Outhouse. Wow, we got a game for you. Very close game because the PYT in a very close game has beaten a hot mess by the final score of 6-5. And I must point out that the hot mess is 1 mercy win today and 1 loss. So congratulations to the hot mess. Game number 4. On to the main field. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Picture this. The Perfect Strangers have been doing so well this season that they have done it again and have beaten the Bat Mango by the final score of 7-3. And I must point out that the Perfect Strangers has won both games this afternoon. Congratulations to the Perfect Strangers. And I gotta tell you that this Perfect Strangers is a very strong team this year. Do not estimate them. On to the Red Monster. And we have another close game to discuss for you. Because after Bulls on first, losing to the Bill team 5-1, they have made a very close game for the Big Heads, and the Bulls on first have won it by the final score of 5-4 over the Big Heads. And I must point out that the Big Heads has lost both games this afternoon. Sorry, Big Heads, but keep trying. And I also must point out that the Bulls on first has 1 win and 1 loss today. Congratulations to Bulls on first. On to the Outhouse. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, this Hot Dogs team is improving every game this year. I don't know how they do it, ladies and gentlemen, but they are doing it. And to let you know that the Hot Dogs has beaten the Darwin's Vidges by the final score of an incredible game of 9-1. That is amazing for the Hot Dogs. And they're doing well. Game number 5. On to the main field. Ladies and gentlemen, you can picture this or you cannot. Because our team, the Chalks, have played a very, very serious game tonight. And I will tell you that the Chalks team has beaten Uncle Larry's long ball by a crush score of a game of 5-0. I gotta tell you that our team, the Chalks, is coming on strong, and we're coming on strong fast. On to the Red Monster. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game for you because the People's Court has beaten Intelligent Design by a game, by a win of 4-0. And I must point out that the Intelligent Design, no, not yet, ladies and gentlemen. And I must point out that the People's Court has won both games this afternoon. Congratulations to the People's Court. And we'll be back for more after this.